One Microsoft update that I think is underrated is the Calculator app. You can find it by simply pressing your Windows key and type in calculator. It'll pop up, you press enter and it'll launch the app. Now at first glance you get what looks like the old calculator but with a much cleaner look and very straight edges. And if you click this button right here, you get an even smaller version which you can then resize further to an even smaller version of that. What you might not have known though is that when it's resized in this smaller version, the calculator app stays on top of other windows to allow it to be used in the case that you are calculating something in a document, for example. So you see how I'm clicking this window underneath it, but it doesn't hide the calculator app? It's not the case if we get out of this mode and change it back to the standard size. Pretty neat feature. Now when you click on the hamburger menu, you get a list of other calculators and converters. In the calculator, you get the standard calculator, you get the scientific calculator, you get graphing, and you get programmer, and lastly you get the date calculation. This is what the date calculation looks like: the programmer, the graphing, the scientific, and you already know what the standard looks like. Now in the converters you have a long list. You can convert currency, volume, length, weight and mass, temperature, energy, area, speed, time, power, data, and pressure. Let's look at the currency converter, for example. Now this is really cool because it updates on the internet according to the latest exchange rate on the stock market, and you can choose any currency you want. So let's say for instance you want to convert from dollars to euro. You just click on the drop down here, look for euro, we're gonna choose that, and you can just type. So if you want to convert it from dollar to euro, you just click here and change the units. So you want to find out how many euros is $10. It's €9.70. And you want to convert, for instance, how much in dollar is 100 euros? It's $103.12. So that's the currency converter, for instance. And you have the volume. So say for instance your doctor gives you medication and they tell you to drink 10 milliliters of that medication, and you don't have a measuring anything, so you're gonna click here, you type 10 milliliters. That means you just know you're gonna drink 2 teaspoons. Or how many tablespoons? You're gonna drink about half a tablespoon. And it's the same with other things like liters. You want to find out, for example, how many milliliters is 5 tablespoons, and there you go. You change this to milliliters, and then that is 73.93 milliliters if you drink 5 tablespoons. And now you have the weight. So in weight you can change from kilograms to pounds, from pounds to kilograms, ounces. You can change even pounds to ounces, milligrams, centigrams, decigrams, and all of that shebang. So if you want to convert from like US metrics, for example, in the US they use pounds, and you want to convert it to English metrics like kilograms, then you just know here like how many kilograms is 5 pounds, and 5 pounds is 2.26 kilograms. And if you want to find out, for instance, how many pounds is 10 kilograms, you just click here, you type 10 kilograms, and it's gonna show you it's 22 pounds. It's really that easy. This calculator is cool. And then you have temperature, where you can change from Celsius to Fahrenheit and so on. You want to find out, for example, how many Fahrenheit is 12 degrees Celsius. You just click here, you type 12, and it shows you 53.6 Fahrenheit. And you have all of these other things, like if you want to calculate speed, also if you want to calculate like US conversions, you want to calculate like US metric with English metric, miles versus kilometers. um, so if someone says they're traveling at 90 miles an hour, that means they're traveling at 144 kilometers per hour. So those are some of the features of the new calculator. Some of them old, some of them new. But I see a lot of people are still using the calculator simply on nothing but the standard calculator, and they have it set up standard as ever, so they don't even know the ability that this application has. So I just wanted to show that to everyone. Oh, by the way, in case you didn't know, if you have an equation like 100 multiplied by 2000, for example, and you get the answer, whatever the answer may be, you can copy it and then go to another place and then just paste the answer by pressing Ctrl V, or you can right click and paste. You can also press Ctrl V. So yeah, that's also another feature that some people don't use, but it's useful as well. So I hope you liked the video. I hope you learned something from it. Let me know in the comments below if you already know all of these features, and if you didn't, let me know what the coolest thing that you learned is. Also, don't be scared to let me know something that I didn't show you that is also cool to know, so other people can learn. Alright, till next time, peace.